Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is obviously Caleb, and today I'm going to be talking about my everyday carry survival kit. This is actually part 3 in the video series. So if you want to see the waterproof kit here and the non-waterproof kit here, go check out part 1 and 2. Those have got tons of useful items in it. But today I'm going to be mainly talking about the squash clamp and the items inside, as well as these items here on my survival keychain. So let's get into it. The first thing you'll notice about the squash clamp is made of duct tape. I use duct tape for all my squash clamps. As you can see, here's another one I've got with some bright tape on the outside. I reckon duct tape's just a really great material. It's very easy to make. I'll probably make a video on one of these later on. However, yeah, it's great. It's not too sticky. You can easily slide these out. And other great things, you can cut them. So I've got this keyring attachment here which attaches to the main keyring here, and I just cut the duct tape so that that can fit through. This squash clamp slides off remarkably easily actually. You just push it out like that, oh sorry, the other way, and it's not going to fall out at all, which is the point of the squash clamp. So let's get rid of these other items. So these are the items inside the squash clamp here. Obviously we've got the squash clamp. I suppose you could use this for duct tape, though it's only one layer, so that wouldn't be very handy. However, you could easily wrap around more layers of duct tape and use that as a reliable source of duct tape. We've also got here, this is squashed in between the two packs, some tin foil. This works out at about 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters of tin foil. Tin foil is a very useful survival item. You can make bowls from it for boiling water, used as a windshield for a fire, and there are countless other uses you can think up for tin foil, which is why I think it's a great addition to any survival kit. These are all just really flat items, so they can fit easily in between the kits. Next up, we've actually got, if you shake that out, we've got a razor blade inside this paper here. This razor blade has got a tape cover over it to protect the edge, but this is a great backup to the two knives I've got on the keychain here. And obviously razor blades are incredibly useful. You can make tinder with these by slicing off any wood shavings. There are lots of uses for a razor blade. We've also got this waterproof paper here actually. This is great. It's from a notebook. This is waterproof, greaseproof, oil-proof. So you can wash this paper as well. After you've erased it, you can raise the pencil off, you can reuse this. So that's why I have this on the outside of the kit, so even if I drop this in a puddle, this is all going to be fine. And I think waterproof paper, it's quite expensive, but it's a worthwhile investment, which means that any paper you have won't get instantly wrecked by any water. We've also got this antiseptic cleansing wipe. I just taped the sides behind it just to make it a thinner profile so it would fit in the side of this kit. But this is a great for first aid, for wiping out any wounds, preventing infections. On the note of first aid, we've also got these two plasters. These are hypoallergenic, because I'm actually allergic to plasters, but you can include some more durable ones in here, and they're great. You can just fold them up. Quite thin. I also thought I might add, best way to fold a plaster in a small space is to keep this pad in the middle and just fold the edges around it, and you make a really nice little square you can fit in any kit, better than folding up the pad. So that covered the squash clamp, and next we're going to be looking at this main survival keychain, which contains some great useful items. The first item we're going to be looking at is this pair of pliers here. This is just a small multi-tool that I found actually. I'm not sure where I got it from, but this is not going to come off because you can actually just, if you undo this rubber band, which is another great survival item, this rubber band, you can just fold these screwdrivers back and undo the magnetic clamp and then just slide the keyring off. So it's a great way of attaching it to the keychain. I found these pliers actually to be very good. They're obviously a two-hand use, but I couldn't really expect a spring inside such a small item, and they're very thin as well. Obviously you've got the two screwdrivers here, you've got the Phillips and the flathead, so I didn't have to include any other screwdrivers inside my kit, which I thought was a great use of space. Next up is this seemingly harmless little name tag. And this is, it's got nothing on it really, just identification tablets, but if you thought it was just a name tag, you're fooled. Once you undo this small carabiner clip here, and you slide this out, you can see that it's actually a knife. This is a great idea I saw from another video actually. I recommend the Zilch YouTube channel if you haven't checked it out already. He's a great YouTube channel for survival kits. He made this up, and I just thought it was a really inventive idea, great way of concealing any knives on you, just so that you can easily use them. You can also clip this carabiner clip through the hole there, or any other paper clip kind of thing, and you'll actually lock the blade in, so it won't come out. I just used a cut down craft knife refill. These are quite cheap from the $2 shop, and yeah, an old name tag thing, and you just slide it back in and you've got your name tag again. Up next is we've got my Phoenix EO1 flashlight. I mentioned this in my Ultra Survival Kit video, so go check that out if you want to know a bit more. But yeah, just screw top lid, very bright. This lasts for 60 hours, I think it said on it. Very durable, 1 meter drop onto hard concrete, and obviously it takes a AAA battery, which is incredibly useful in a survival kit situation. Means that, I mean, most people have a AAA battery, so incredibly easy to replace, and I've actually got one inside my waterproof survival kit, so if you want to see more about that, check out my part 1 video. Just 2, or well, technically 3 items. This is my Victorinox Classic in black. This is a great multi-tool. I would highly recommend this. It's incredibly tiny, like you can see my pinky finger. It's not even, it's shorter than my pinky finger. Incredibly thin profile. You could fit this inside one of these TicTac boxes, but I chose to have it on the outside, so it's readily available. Obviously, you've got the knife here, incredibly sharp, nail file, and a flathead screwdriver there. We've also got a pair of really good quality scissors, which is as to be expected of Victorinox, and these are really reliable scissors. We've also obviously got the trademark tweezers, which come in with every Victorinox, and the same with the toothpick here. So I thought this was a really great space efficient multi-tool, which I thought I'd include in this kit. The last main item is my parafob. Once again, this is not an original design. I actually made these from, again, Zilch, which I thought it was an excellent idea. But the basic idea of a parafob is you can just pull this cord and you've got instant deployment of paracord. So just pull it and you just pull, and yeah, instant paracord right there. So obviously full credit goes to Zilch. That was a incredibly smart design, so go check his video out if you want to learn how to make those. And of course, lastly, we've got the carabiner, which can be used to clip onto any items. This is just a cheap one, but it's still got a really high load that it can take. All round useful item. Yeah, that's it. If you want to check out my other 2 boxes which come with my EDC kit, go check out part 1 and part 2 for a great look at these boxes. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. A like would be greatly appreciated. Any support on the channel is great. And if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and see you later.